evening, one. I'm Zach Lee.
And I'm Cullen Jackson.
And we are here today reporting your latest news on WKUD. This just in. Rolling into camp today at Stone Ridge, the Mount Calvary Association had a record number 381 students. Wow. Let's kick it over to Richard Sharp with our sports.
Thanks, Zach. This is Richard Sharp reporting from the Pig Trail. If there's anything true Razorback fans need to know this year, it's that we stole the Golden Boot back from LSU, and that 3 LSU players got arrested, and as well as 3 Alabama players. So it looks like things are going great from Razorback Nation. Thank you, and let's have a great camp. Come on, everybody, join me. Woo! Big Suey! Woo! Big Suey! Woo! Big Suey! Razorbacks!
Now for the weather in Smithfield this week, we hand it over to Blake Forrest.
The weather in Smithfield today, well, it's hot. That's all I got to say about it.
I'm here with a special report here on WKUD. I'm here with Tracy Mars, the camp director here. Tracy, what do you have for us on Kudzu Man?
Let me tell you, Zach, we've had so much problems over the years with the kudzu sightings and that the state of Arkansas has decided to completely spray for kudzu, and we have no problem. There's been no sightings, nothing, no kudzu in the area. We're good to go this year.
Lord, it is hot in this kitchen.
Yes, it is, but there's one good thing this year. There is no more Kudzu Man.
Woo! Hallelujah!
Y'all know, they say there ain't no kudzu man around, but last night when I was down there by them bottom cabins, riding a four-wheeler, I could have swore I seen that dude down there in the edge of the woods.
Really?
Yeah. Woo, man. Time for a break. I smell something weird.
You smell me, food man!
That's scary.
I knew I seen that guy last night.
Well, that is great to hear. You heard it from Tracy. No Kudzu Man this year. I'm Zach Lee here reporting live, and I'm here with Allie Burris with Bradford Baptist Church. We're going to ask her and Caleb just a few questions. All right, so what is one thing that your parents do that drives you crazy?
They're always late.
And how about you?
Always on my back about things.
All right, you've heard from them. I'm Zach Lee here reporting with Tanner from Latona Baptist Church. We're just going to ask you a few questions. What is one thing that your parents do that drives you crazy?
I would have to say they work a lot.
They work a lot?
I'm Cullen Jackson here, and I'm with Jordan. And we're going to ask her a few questions today. What is one thing your parents do that you hate?
They're always telling me not to speed when I drive.
I'm Zach Lee here reporting with,
Gage from Morgan Baptist Church.
and we're going to ask him a few questions. Gage, what is one thing that your parents do that drive you crazy?
Watch TV.
My name is Cullen Jackson. I'm reporting with
Kaylin from Central Church.
and I'm about to ask him a few questions. Kaylin, what is one thing your parents do that you hate?
Nothing. I don't do nothing wrong.
I'm Zach Lee here reporting with,
Carly Farrell from Concord Church.
and we're going to ask her a few questions. Carly, what is one thing that your parents do that drive you crazy?
Oh, goodness. I didn't know these questions were going to be hard. They get mad at me for not doing enough and don't tell me what I need to do.
My name is Cullen Jackson, and this is
Holden Hastings
from Calvary Baptist Church, and we're about to ask him some questions. What is one thing your parents do that you hate?
ask a bunch of questions.
Hi, I'm Zach Lee here reporting with,
Caleb.
all right, and we're going to ask him a few questions. Caleb, what is one thing that your parents do that drive you crazy?
Yelling at each other.
Yelling at each other? All right.
My name is Cullen Jackson, and I'm here with,
Hope Methley from Garner.
and I'm about to ask her a few questions. What's one thing your parents do that always drives you crazy?
I can't say there really is anything.
Hi, I'm Zach Lee here reporting with,
Angelina from Park Avenue Baptist Church.
and we're going to ask her some questions. Angelina, what is one thing that your parents do that drive you crazy?
talk to me.
My name is Colin Jackson, and I'm here with
Brendan Reed from Harrison Chapel.
and I'm about to ask him a few questions. What is one thing your parents do that gets on your nerves?
Made me do a lot of chores.
I'm Zach Lee here reporting with.
Haley Clark from Harrison Chapel.
We're going to ask you a few questions. Haley, what is one thing that your parents do that drive you crazy?
Ask too many questions.
What is one thing that your parents do that you love?
They spoil me.
They always love and support me.
What is one thing that your parents do that you love?
They're always really good to come home and give hugs and stuff like that.
What is one thing your parents do that you love?
They can both cook really good food.
What is one thing that your parents do that you love?
What is one thing your parents do that you love?
Playing basketball.
What is something that your parents do that you love?
They provide me with everything I need.
What is one thing your parents do that you love?
I like when they make me pancakes in the morning.
All right, what is one thing that your parents do that you love?
What's one thing your parents do for you that you love?
They give me food.
What is one thing that your parents do that you love?
Give me hugs.
What is something your parents do that you love?
They just take care of me real well and make sure I need everything I got.
What is one thing that your parents do that you love?
Always in good church with me.
So what is one of the worst punishments that you've ever had from your parents?
Getting grounded for staying out too late.
And you?
Grounded for grades.
What is the worst punishment you've ever been given by your parents?
I got grounded for a month.
Okay. What is one of the worst times you've ever been punished?
When I was grounded for a couple months from Xbox.
What has been your worst punishment?
Getting whooped.
What is one of the worst times that you've been disciplined?
My mom took my guitar away once.
What is the worst punishment you've ever been given by your parents?
I'm perfect, man. What are you talking about?
What is the worst punishment that you've ever been given? In the house.
What's the worst punishment you ever received from your parents?
Probably them making me run laps. It was fun.
What is the worst punishment you've ever received from your parents?
No TV.
What is the worst punishment you ever received from a parent?
Probably getting spanking after messing with my sister too much.
What is one of the worst punishments that you've ever received?
Having my car taken away.
What is the happiest moment you've ever had with your parents?
Going to the beach together.
Traveling baseball.
What is the happiest moment you've ever had with your parents?
I went to Silver City.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
My dad, whenever he's eating, he scrapes the plate with his fork, and it makes a really annoying noise.
What is one of the happiest moments you've had with your parents?
When they got me an Xbox.
What's the happiest moment you ever had with your parents?
We all went on a roller coaster.
What is one of the happiest moments you've had with your parents?
The last vacation we took together.
What is the happiest moment you ever had with your parents?
Dude, I don't even know. My parents are so boring.
What is one of the happiest moments that you've had with your parents? Going on vacation. What is one of the happiest moments that you've had with your parents?
What is the happiest moment you ever had with your parents?
Probably a surprise vacation to Disney World.
What is one of the happiest moments with your parents?
When they had me.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Telling me to clean.
Probably the same with that one.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Dipping.
No.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Talking on the phone.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Yelling too much.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Smoking.
What is one of your parents' worst habits? Arguing. What is one of the worst habits that your parents do?
Talk on the phone.
What is one of your parents' worst habits?
Repeating themselves.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
They tell me they love me.
Keeping up with me all the time.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Always providing and caring for me.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
They always say I love you whenever I leave the house.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Watching a movie.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Loving people.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
They keep the food coming.
All right, what is one of your parents' best habits?
Church.
Taking you to church.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Probably just listening and dealing with me.
What is one of your parents' best habits that they do?
Spend time with us.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Whenever I want something, I get it some of the time.
What is one of your parents' best habits?
Fill in my car.